The following podcast contains naughty language and ridiculous situations. Listener discretion is advised.
Oh, let's see. Here we go. Since the dawn of man, rock music and horror films have gone together like peanut butter and jelly, Abbott and Costello, and the New York Jets and humiliation. They just go well together. And musical artists like Alice Cooper, Guar, and King Diamond have all made generous contributions to the genre. But coming August 28th at Universal Orlando Resort and September 3rd at Universal Studios Hollywood, just in time for Halloween, will be the grand opening of Ozzy Osbourne, Prince of Darkness. Yep, Ozzy may be dead, but his legacy lives on at Universal Studios. Mayhem and music will collide with, I'm sure, many animatronics and nifty visuals to satisfy your eyeballs. A dark and decaying world that Ozzy himself created through his lyrics will be on full display, and quite possibly some Mario Bava inspired stuff as well. Hey, let's hope. And if that doesn't tickle your taint for the macabre, Sharon and Kelly Osbourne may make a detour from the Ozempic HQ to really scare the shit out of you. Best to bump up that life insurance. And this Friday, we start our 14th year, which is both impressively embarrassing and embarrassingly impressive. So, welcome to the final show of our 13th year of Trick or Treat Radio.
Welcome to the 728th episode of Trick or Treat Radio. Trick or Treat Radio is a stake through the heart of horror and pop culture. We wade through prawn-infested waters of streaming, VOD, and cult cinema in an attempt to find hidden gems to discuss so you can make informed viewing decisions. Episodes are streamed live every Thursday night on trickortreatradio.com, and the audio is released on all podcast platforms every Friday morning. And as MZ said, tomorrow we're going to be dropping this episode on the podcast platforms, and that will officially be 14 years ago that we put out episode 0. So we would have been July 31st, 2012. It's crazy. So
that's fucking nuts.
It's like an eternity ago.
I know. And aside from those 3 episodes that we missed, we hadn't missed a week since 2012, so kind of nuts. Like MZ said,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm more embarrassed or impressed or both. What's that, Raymond Shadow?
A little bit somewhere in the middle, you know what I mean?
Little
But
A,
I mean,
little B?
3 out of 14 ain't fucking bad, you know what I mean?
Well, it's not 3 out of 14. It's 3 out of 728.
Oh, it's even fucking better in our favor, bro.
See? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, it's even better, dude.
All right, well, anyways, your hosts for this episode are Monster Zero,
Hello.
Michael Raven Shadow,
How you doing? How the hell are you?
and myself, Johnny Wolfenstein. And this week on the show, we will be discussing the creepy pasta hit summer horror phenomenon of Backrooms. So last week we did Obsession, and this week we're doing Backrooms. And kind of, fitting that we do them back-to-back, I suppose. But looking forward to this conversation. And if people out there are listening live and you guys have thoughts, feel free to send them our way, podcast@trickortreatradio.com. Let us know what you think. And we'd love to hear some thoughts about Backrooms, because I'm curious to see what people think. Curious to see what you guys think. So, yeah, we'll be diving into that in just a bit. And, yes, it is 14 years ago on this, I guess, the day that this drops on the podcast platforms. Was the day that Trick or Treat Radio came out initially. So it's crazy. I think in the past we've gone ahead and played that, like, a little bit of that first episode. I'm not going to do that right now. It was a different continuity too, you know.
Yep.
And you guys were like call in segments.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of funny how, you know, that didn't last very long. I think it lasts like maybe less than 10 episodes or something, maybe a little bit more. I don't remember, but
Well, it was funny too because again, we were all much like now, ebbs and flows. We are separated, but I think we started on that Wednesday night when I worked the shop.
oh, that's right.
So like
Yeah.
I would get out of work.
Yeah.
You know, again, I was in my own different continuity, deal with the family thing, and then get down by the bar, and then wait for like the segment. And then like
That's
the
right.
derailment of the show started early on. Like, yeah, we'll call you at 8:30. I'll call you at 9. I'll call you at 10.
Well, and then that's part of it. Like, part of it was that it was just so hard to like coordinate. Like, you know, all right, we'll wrap up your segment, and then then we'll call MZ or vice versa, whichever one it was. And yeah, it was kind of a pain. Let me check the chat. Professor Charles Xavier School for the Mid says, "Happy Thursday and Bava Booey to y'all."
Oh, Baba Booey.
Bava Booey. Mario Bava Booey.
Baba, Mario Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Hey, boff. My boff is the best boff.
Let's see. Creepy Girl is here. She says,
Oh,
"Wow,
shit.
I can see you clearly. I can hear you clearly," with a big heart. Look at that.
Nice.
14
14 years later.
Yeah, we
the
finally
first
got it
time. First time in 14 years. I did take some time last week to try to fix some of the audio stuff and also some of the video stuff. I maybe it looks like it's a little bit better, but yeah, if it's good for Creepy Girl, then that's good.
Yeah.
Professor Charles Xavier School for the Mid says, "I think we've turned a corner and are back in the high-speed lane."
Fuck yeah.
Creepy Girl says, "Except Raven's looking a little like a vampire. He's very white. In fact, it looks like he's black and white, no color."
Yeah, well, that's his traditional look. He always looks that way.
You got to do
The
your...
only way you could tell there's any color in that picture, the only way you could tell there's any... There we go. That's a lot better.
Yeah.
But the only way that you could tell there's any color in that picture is the reflection of the twinkle lights
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
poster
yeah.
behind him, where you can actually see the blue and the green, blue and the red, or is it green and red? But it's the only color that you could see. But now we can see it a little bit better since you did that whiteout thing. Good.
I did that to Wolf. I remember when we would do that. We'd film stuff. And
White
Wolfie
balance,
would do the white balance gimmick.
Yep.
You can... One thing you can do, Raven Shadow, is you can actually set... You can take auto white balance off on your computer. We'll have to work on that.
Yeah, I think
Because it auto white balances, and then when you turn your computer off, all the settings reset. It's just the stupidest fucking thing. It happens on Windows.
Oh, okay.
It's a Windows thing.
All right.
I actually had to pay $5 for a program that saves your camera settings. It's unbelievable that
Fucking
Windows
really?
doesn't do that. Yeah. So fuck you, Microsoft. Whoops, did I say that out loud?
Assholes.
All right, yeah. Creepy Girl says better.
Corporate greed.
Evil Corny says, "What up, guys? 14 years. Wow."
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Did you guys hear? Luke Wilson, Luke Owen. Who the fuck is he?
Luke Owen.
Luke Owen Wilson. His son's a white boy rapper with big dreadlocks.
Okay.
He's kind of good.
Okay.
Okay.
Good for him. That's weird. But no, 14 years later, I was 35, I think, when we started Wolfie. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's right. Corny
we
says,
were.
"How about Raven Shadow? Just go outside and get some sun."
Yeah, well, no, it's bad for you. Okay.
I was
Sun-
41. I was 41. Now I'm in my mid 50s.
Yeah, holy shit. You guys are so much older than I am now.
Joshua Libre says, "Happy 14 years." Isn't that a Guns N' Roses song? 14 years.
It is.
It's been 14 years.
Wow.
So yeah, it is the 14-year anniversary. We're gonna do something. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do, but I'm literally like, I don't know if you guys can see, like I have a fucking empty box right here because it's not coming through. I'm surrounded by boxes still, and bins and all kinds of shit. So, I haven't had haven't had a chance to do too much in terms of planning for the show. So we attempted to do some stuff and then things weren't materializing. So we decided to hold off on doing a proper celebration. But it's still worth bringing up, right? It happened. It's the time. It's the right time.
Oh, for
but,
sure.
We'll do something a little bit more celebratory soon. Hopefully in the next few weeks. But speaking of in the next few weeks, I just reached out and we got some Patreon takeovers we're scheduling. We got the rest of the year coming in hot. So we have our booked for the next 4 months. I think I'm just waiting to finalize dates. Yeah, so the next 4 months we got Patreon takeovers going to be set up. So looking forward to those. And then December double feature Cram Jam, Raven Shower. We're going to do 4 films a week. What do you think about that?
What the fuck?
Just kidding. Got to make up for those 3 last weeks.
Yeah, we
God
got
damn
we
it.
got a lot of making up to do.
Yeah.
Making out.
Oh,
to do.
Raven Shadow, you big baby! For Christ's sake, if
big dummy.
it had superheroes in it or Italians in it, you'd be all over it.
What if it was Italian superheroes?
Or
Well.
Italian superheroes.
Oh man.
Yeah, fucking.
What Raven Shadow?
What?
What would make the best Italian superhero team?
Oh,
Well, we got
yeah,
like
you have to get.
Captain. What is he like? Captain Mozzarella Sticks or something?
No, it will be led by Captain Amerigo Vespucci for one.
Mr. Marinara.
No, you'd have Frankie the Spatula would be there.
No.
Captain Cannoli.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Cannoli Kid.
The Cannoli Kid.
The Cannoli Kid. He'd be there. You got fucking.
Would he be played by
uh,
X-Pac?
Oh, dude. Yeah, dude.
Is he Italian?
He was the. That's.
His last name's Waltman. I seriously doubt it.
But yeah, but it could be. I mean, my mom. None of the Italian women married Italian men. That's why I'm 6 feet tall and don't have a vowel in my last name. You know what I mean?
Raven Shadow.
A-E-I-O.
Raven
Yeah, not a
Shadow.
vowel.
Oh.
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 Corny makes a good point. It says you're surrounded by boxes at your last place. That's true.
That's fair. Actually, every place Wolfie, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucks. I have too much shit. I got to get rid of it. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
fucking
Have a
dump
yard
it all.
sale.
Really
No, I was
Bruce
gonna-
Boxlighter.
And
Have a yard sale.
Professor Charles Xavier's School for the Mid says Enrico Palazzo. Yeah, is he like the Maxwell Lord?
Yeah. He's like the Zordon of the team.
Zordon.
Yeah. For the power. I'm trying to appeal to the youth market with
Yeah.
Power Ranger references.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You know, it's funny. I think I've told this story before, but Zardon, was that his name?
I think so.
I got a Zardon.
You give me a Zardon.
Not Zardoz. That was Sean Connery.
Right,
but
right.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah.
Well, anyways, the actor who played Zardon or whatever that character's name is, he interviewed at one of my jobs. Like he interviewed for a position, and then he had that on his resume. And we're like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So we looked it up, and it was fucking him. We're like, "Holy shit!" We just interviewed the dude who fucking did the Zardon.
I'm gonna assemble a team of teenagers with attitudes. Yeah. Fucking.
Honestly, how can you say Zardon and not think hard on? Honestly.
Well,
Well, I mean-
I think that's a you problem.
Yeah, I think most of us
I
are
don't
functioning
consider it
members
a
of
problem
society.
at all. Believe me, it's no problem.
Are you sure about that?
I'm quite
It's-
sure.
It's kind of
Quite
like when
sure.
you wanted to fuck the Muppet you chose to have sex with Robin, Kermit's nephew.
It's true.
That's a trip down memory lane, and we were all like, "That's fucking weird." Like,
I think that was the same time when we were starting to get into dinosaur erotica.
Oh, it's Zordon. Close.
Oh, okay, all right.
What do
Yeah,
we
yeah.
say?
Holy shit! It totally is this guy.
You guys said Zardon. It's
Yeah,
Zordon.
Zordon.
I
Yeah.
don't even know
Zordon.
what the hell. I have
That's a
no
whole
idea
fucking
what we're
different.
even talking about right now. But
That's so funny.
You know, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I mean, that was.
I never watched Power Rangers.
I actually didn't either. That's why I didn't know who
I
that
didn't
was.
either. I didn't either. But it was when I was working retail. The closing
So you had to
shift.
know.
Well, no, but actually, I did work retail during the height of like the Tommy White Power Ranger figure. That shit was crazy. But like, I mean, I was an older kid, so I watched the Spider-Man.
You
and
still are an
Batman
older kid.
cartoon. Right? But then I'm like, Power Rangers. I'm too old for that. But I think I would have loved it if I was younger.
Yeah,
When the Force
probably.
5 era. You know what I mean? Like.
Yep.
But I worked retail. I worked retail during Tickle Me Elmo. That was fun. Fuck you,
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
assholes.
Evil Corny says December Cram Jam or podcast summer school. Yeah, we're gonna make up for lost movies, so podcast summer school is appropriate, I think.
That's
Yep.
a pretty good fucking title. That's a pretty good fucking title, Corny. That's not bad.
Yeah, we got shit to make up, man. Time to start doing it now.
Yeah, Raven
Fit in
Shadow.
those films now. Watch all those
Yeah, I know.
movies now. Fuck. Yeah, baby.
And Corny posted a GIF from Raiders of the Lost Ark at the end when they're putting the Ark in the fucking storage facility. It says Wolfie's podcast room. It's not too far from the truth. And Marion's hanging out. She says, "Happy 14 years, you guys."
Oh shit! Thank
Thanks,
you, Marion.
Thank you.
She's upstairs right now.
Oh, the
Yeah.
call's coming from inside the house.
Wait a minute.
The chat's coming from inside the house. Evil Corny says the White Power Ranger never sounded right to me. White Power Ranger. Wow, I never thought about that.
Oh. Damn.
Wow.
What about the Black Power Ranger then?
Well, I mean, did you ever see the Key and Peele sketch when they had the
Oh,
the
yeah,
Space
yeah.
Rangers?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
fucking funny. Oh,
Key and Peele, man.
those guys are the best. Raven Shadow, Creepy Girl's got a question. Is Raven Shadow excited or not for Spider-Man coming out tomorrow or today? It might be. You excited?
Good question, Creepy Girl. I kind of am, and I'm also a little bit nervous. This snuck up on me like a spider. I didn't know it was coming out so soon, so I was talking with R and talking to Marion, and the stars won't align for us to see it this weekend, unfortunately. But I am looking forward to it. I do have some concerns. I feel there might be some reference to a storyline that I didn't particularly enjoy.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, the whole organic webs thing. I don't know, but
It's not web fluid,
I'm
kids.
excited. It ain't web fluid, kids. But I am excited. But I'm hoping we can see next weekend.
I haven't seen any of these the John Watts Spider-Man movies. I haven't seen any of them.
They've been fun, dude. They've been fun.
I'm sure they're good, and I wouldn't mind seeing them. I just haven't seen
yeah.
them.
I did see a movie in theaters though.
What'd you see?
What'd you see?
Yeah.
Come on.
You
Spill.
want to know?
Spill it.
Yeah.
Mary and I, we saw the Odyssey last weekend.
Whoa, look
last
at you
Sunday.
sticking around for a 3-hour film that had no Italians
Yeah.
in it.
Wow.
There
Yeah, was
literally
it
had
true-
No Italians
was
and
it-
no Greeks in it.
Was it historically accurate?
Dude, I for the mythological tale, yeah. My question is this is based on a poem, right?
Yeah, Homer's Odyssey. and
How
not.
long is that fucking poem? It's a 3-hour fucking movie.
Well, if you could withstand a 3-hour movie, you should be able to look up this poem and
But
find out.
that's not a poem. That's a fucking book.
It's a
You know what I
tome.
mean? Like,
It's a tome. It's not a
it's
poem.
a fucking tome.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe it said
Like,
tome.
poem
Maybe it
is-
said tome, not poem.
Yeah, the
Tome Loc,
poem
baby.
is the tome.
Fucking,
Yeah, tome poem.
Yeah.
but like Peter Jacks made a 3-hour movie out of each of that fucking Lord of the Rings books.
Don't even
This is
get
a-
me started on that.
Like,
crap.
but how long's a poem? Hickory Dickory Dock. I mean, like, how long is a poem?
There once was a man from Nantucket.
Yeah.
Now that's a movie I want to see. That's
Yeah,
the movie
yeah.
I want to see, and it better be 3 hours long too.
Yeah,
So-
you get Homer Dice Clay.
Homer
Hey,
Dice
oh.
I went to the movies
Little-
myself, not last weekend, but the weekend before. Went to go see Minions and Monsters
Wow.
because I do get a kick out of the Minions. I do
How
enjoy
old
the
are you
Minions.
again?
I'm 55.
Okay, good.
Take
And where
take
did
one
you
of those
see-
fives off, and then you get his appropriate age.
Yeah,
What was the film?
I went to go see Minions and Monsters.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I mean, there's monsters involved,
Okay.
you know, and I love monsters, and I do love the Minions because the Minions are funny to me. I do find them funny, and it was an enjoyable time. It was a good good family film. You know, not everything can be hardcore horror and bloodshed all the time. You know,
Well, it
sometimes
should.
you need
It
a little
should.
something to sometimes you need to balance it off. Yeah, but I've been submerging myself in horror films since I was 8 years old. You know?
yeah, it explains a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Well, there you go. All right, cool. Well, MZ saw Minions and Monsters, and Ravenchild, just to answer your question, the Odyssey by Homer is about 300 to 600 pages long, depending on the specific translation, font size, and publisher.
That's
So-
not a
Who's it
fucking
from?
poem.
Who's it from?
Homer's Odyssey.
Yeah.
Oh, Homer's Odyssey. Oh
Helen of Troy sat on a tuffet,
3-hour
eating a
long
curds
film.
and whey.
So what did you think? It was like a fucking 10-line poem? What did you think?
But how long a poem? That's a fucking book. That's a novel, Wolfie. That's a fucking novel. That's a fucking script.
All you
but-
have to do is sit back with a Duff beer.
So it says
Thank you, Homer.
it says it's definitely considered an epic poem. It was originally composed in ancient Greek verse using a specific rhythmic structure known as diatylic hexameter rather than standard prose. It
Yeah, I'm not saying Homer didn't have bars, man. Like,
he's spitting
had-
bars.
He was spitting mad bars, dude.
Let's see, divided into 24 distinct books containing over 12,000 lines of verse.
That's what the fuck.
This is true.
So there you go. Just because it's long doesn't mean it can't be a poem. If it follows all the
That's-
other rules, right?
What's the average? What? Sorry. So there's a certain number to make a feature, right? What's the certain characters needed for a poem?
Yeah, but
This
it
fucking-
can be
it's a
anything.
book.
It can be anything.
It's a fucking book, Wolfie. But
It's not.
With
It's
that
a
said-
poem. It's a long poem.
the oral translation, the oral fixation, whatever you want to call it.
Jesus.
But no, it was dope, man. I love how they didn't give a fuck. They just did fucking American accents. I was really
What
along for
were
the
you
ride with
expecting?
this.
What do you want?
No, but
You want it in
no,
Greek?
no, but like, there's been a lot of fucking back. Well, listen, I know you moved, but bro, you fucking heard the fucking commotion over this picture.
Yeah, that's.
Um,
I said it at the beginning. I said, was it historically accurate?
But no, I loved it. I loved it, man. It was like Fisher Price, my first Marvel movie, dude. They had fucking, you know what I mean? No green screens, MZ. No, they really got a fucking Viking ship. Granted, that wasn't accurate, but no one had a fucking Bronze Age boat laying around. The
Did you s-
Cyclops was puppetry.
Did you
with Venus.
poetry than penis? Did you You see it in IMAX or just regular theater?
We saw it. And actually, I will make a confession right now. We saw it in the deluxe theater. So it was like the showcase equivalent of that. And I'm finally coming around to the bigger seats in the theater and picking your seat before you go in.
Oh, you like that, huh? You like
Now
that
I figured
shit?
it out. I figured
You figured it out.
figured out the algorithm. Yeah, yeah.
It's not an algorithm.
Oh, it is.
You just succumbed to change.
No, I think I figured out the algorithm. That's what I did.
Algorithm?
So-
What's an algorithm?
Yeah. You don't wanna
So
know.
did you like the movie?
I really did enjoy it. I liked it a lot. I thought it
Yeah,
was
I'm
dope
hoping to
as
see it in
fuck, dude.
IMAX. Maybe we'll see it this week or something. Next week, I mean.
It was dope, and it
It's-
had like I don't know, I liked it a lot.
It's doing really good because like all the IMAX theaters are sold out over the weekend. I looked like all the ones within driving distance, and they're all sold out like days in advance. So
And what's funny is I've never seen a movie that early in the morning. We bought tickets. We went to the 10 a.m. show.
wow.
Well, because you wanted to get out and enjoy most of whatever day was
Yeah.
left.
You want to go to
wise of me to
you
stay
want to go to
awake.
Moyna's after.
I wanted to go to Breams, but
What the fuck's
we
Brains?
ended up. It's near. It was actually the bar in front of Playoff Arcade.
Playoff Arcade?
You
Wait,
remember?
is that
on,
still there?
No. Now it's like a hipster foo restaurant,
Mm.
which is so funny because so many
Webs-
drug deals
Webster Square, right?
happened in the.
That area?
Yeah, right before
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Java
okay.
Hut,
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Java the Hut.
and we take a left. Java the Hut. We take a left and we go in the Playoff Arcade, be in the back, but Breen's is like the bar in the front. But they got a full grill, and it's dope.
All right. Well,
I used to
this
only go there
episode
to
is
buy
sponsored by
drugs.
Breens.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No,
Can we
I'm
edit
just
this?
kidding. It's all right. All right. Well, let's go on. I want MZ to get his shit in. So MZ, if you would, why don't we do this day in horror history?
Oh, this day in horror history has been brought to you by
Brains.
Breens. Get your tough beer at Breens. All right. All right. Well, this day in horror history. Today is July 30th. So, what films were released on this day? July 30th, 1943, Ghosts on the Loose. 1961, Mothra and Raven Shadow is Left.
Big surprise.
He went to Breens. 1964, Goliath and the Vampires. 1974, Flesh Gordon, personal favorite. 1976, Squirm. 1982 had two awesome flicks that released on this day. 44 years ago, Swamp Thing and The Secret of Nim.
Oh, nice. Both great. Yeah.
Yeah, and I am a sucker for Don Bluth animation. I
Oh, yeah.
fucking love his work. I love his work.
Classic.
1993, So I Married an Axe Murderer. That's not even a horror film. It's barely even a comedy. 1999, The Blair Witch Project. In the United States, that is.
Yep.
2004, The Thunderbirds. 2004, The Village. 2010, The Dead Matter. 2013, The Demented. 2014, Black Mountain Side. And 2020, an internet favorite, Post. And in 2025, Together.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wow, that's been out a year already. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I think we
now
did
we're
it
gonna
last year
go
around
on.
this time.
Yeah. All right. Now we're going to move on to happy bloody birthdays. And we got a treasure trove of names here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. 1990, Teddy Ray, who was an actor in Kiaran the Demon Hunter. I don't know. I never heard of it. 1982, Jesse Steele, actor in Rage of the Yeti. Black Forest, Boogeyman, Deadly Descent, The Abominable Snowman, Spiders from 2013. 1982, Ivan Strahovski, who starred in He's Out There, Gone, and I, Frankenstein. 1977, Jamie Presley, who starred in Survival Island, Finders Keepers, and Cruel World. 1977 again, Christopher Ray, who directed The Two-Headed Shark Attack, Three-Headed Shark Attack, Mega Shark vs. Crocosaurus, Minutes to Midnight, and also appeared in Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, Camel Spiders, Biohazard, Hybrid, and The Brain Leeches. 1974, Hilary Swank, who appeared in the films Sometimes They Come Back Again and The Reaping. 1969, Simon Baker. Here's a guy that you don't hear about anymore. Starred in Land of the Dead and The Ring 2. 1965, Sienna Ryan, actress who appeared in Embrace of the Vampire, The Bear Wench Project 3, Nymphs of Mystery Mountain, and Bear Wench Project Uncensored, both
Jesus.
Jim Wynorski flicks. Ironically enough. 1964, Vivica A. Fox, who appeared in Idle Hands, and isn't she also in the new Night of the Living Dead
Oh yeah, yeah.
release?
Yep.
We got to cover that, by the way. 1963, Lisa Kudrow
Oh,
appeared in
shit.
The Unknown. 1963, Monique Gabrielle,
Oh.
appeared in Return of the Swamp Thing, Evil Tunes, and 976 Evil 2, The Astral Factor. 1961, Lawrence Fishburne, who starred in A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors, The Colony, Event Horizon, and episodes of the TV show Hannibal. 1948, Carol Stryken, who played Lurch in the new Addams Family movies and Addams Family Values, and also appeared in Vampire Hunters Club, and he also appeared in Dr. Sleep. 1947, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think you heard of that guy.
Yeah.
Starred in The Running Man, Total Recall, The Terminator, Terminator 2, Predator, and Maggie. 1947, William Atherton, who appeared in Ghostbusters, Grim Prairie Tales, The Crow, Salvation, and he was also in The Girl Next Door. 1930, and The Girl Next Door is a rough flick. I saw that once. I'm not watching that again. That was a rough movie to watch, and I mean that in a good way. That's a harsh movie. 1939, Peter Bogdanovich, whose only film credit includes Targets, worked with Boris Karloff on that. 1937, Eugenio Alabiso. Hey.
I think it's Eugenio.
Yeah, well, you're a Henio too. How do you like that?
That's okay.
Editor for So Sweet, So Perverse, The Fifth Chord, Oasis of Fear, The Case of the Bloody Iris, Torso, Spasmo, Slave of the Cannibal God, The Great Alligator, Eaten Alive, They're Coming to Get You, Body Count, and American Rickshaw. 1933, Ben Piazza, who
Any
appeared in
relation to
Nightwing.
Mike?
No, unfortunately not. He also was
Enrico
in Scenes of the
Piazza.
Crime, and he was also in The Twilight Zone. 1931, Bruno Mattei. Oh man, this fucking guy. And I didn't mean to rhyme. Director of Hell of the Living Dead. Great flick, worth watching at least 50 times. Rats, Night of Terror, Zombie 3, Mondo Cannibal, In the Land of the Cannibals, Zombie, The Beginning, and Island of the Living Dead. Here's a you're gonna like this one, Raven Shadow. 1927, Victor Wong, who appeared in Tremors and Prince of Darkness.
Who is he again?
Tremors. He was Chang in Tremors. He was a shop owner, the guy who owned the general store.
Give me a picture.
You got the internet. Look at picture yourself.
He's good.
1927. Richard Johnson.
Dick
who
Johnson.
I personally I personally worked with. Appeared in
Oh.
Zombie, The Haunting, Beyond the Door, and The Monster Club. 1916, Dick Wilson, who appeared in Diary of a Madman and episodes of several TV series, including the original Twilight Zone and The Munsters. And finally, 1882,
Motherfucker.
Holmes Herbert, whatever. Actor in The Terror, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from 1931, The Mystery of the Wax Museum, The Invisible Man from 1933, Mark of the Vampire, The Ghost of Frankenstein, Calling Dr. Death, and The Mummy's Curse. Happy birthday, all you bastards and bitches.
Especially the guy born in 1882, right, Raven Shadow?
God damn it.
Yeah. You don't like it when people are born in the early
Like
19th
beyond
century, do
like
you?
if it's like
Or
beyond
late 19th
earlier
century.
than 1920, I feel like he's got a problem with it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They were a bunch of assholes.
What's the cutoff?
Like
Raven
they don't
Shadow?
they don't have any right to be in any horror film.
No, it's I don't know. It's funny to me. It just seems like it's so long. It's like, oh yeah, 1956, 1955, 17, whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Well, look at
it's
it this
just,
way. Hey,
No,
in
but-
a little more than 4 months, it's gonna feel even, or 5 months, it's gonna feel even longer than that because we'll be in 2027.
And
Gotta
Raven
learn the
Shadow will
deal,
be in his
dude.
50s too.
Yes, he will.
Fuck you guys. All right, I don't want to play anymore. I want to stop. I want to stop. This is the daylight savings time. We're gonna stop that. We're gonna stop just aging. We're just gonna hold.
Raven Shaw, how great would it be that, like, the first time that we see you after you hit 50 years old, you come out with hair like Mick Garris, and it's all white and gray and everything like.
It
Yeah,
just
it's
all
like,
of a sudden
used-
doesn't turn gray when the day hits 50.
You was saving it up. There you go, motherfucker.
Yep.
All right, let me catch
Good
up on
morning.
the chat, and then we'll do some coming attraction reaction. Raven Shadow Evil Corny says he's gonna call you and spoil everything about Spider-Man.
That's fucked up, bro. Why you be a hater, bro?
Professor Charles Xavier's School for the Mid says the Odyssey flew by, and
Right?
he said the Boston accent in Homer is perfect. MZ, I think he was complimenting your.
Oh, thank you.
And he says took up a majority of my freshman year of high school. I think reading Homer's Odyssey.
Yeah. It's not a fucking poem.
Creepy Girl asks, has anybody been watching shark stuff for Shark Week? There's a great movie on Amazon Prime called Devil's Mouth with a shark in it. And I never did anything with Shark Week, so I don't know. Like, do you guys do anything?
How many shark movies can there possibly be? My
A
God,
fucking a lot, dude.
there are a
fucking
ton.
lot.
I mean, well, our buddy did the shark exploitation documentary.
Thank you.
Professor Charles Xavier School for the Mid says, love the story, but also learning lambic pentameter, then getting pissed off that it was actually written in dactylic hexameter still sticks in my craw on a daily basis.
I don't know what he said.
Let's see. Joshua Libre says, George Lucas says, it's like a poem, it rhymes.
Yeah.
That's his big saying.
Yeah. Like Porkins, it rhymes with Snorkins. That's my new character.
Marion says X Plus is the only way to watch a movie. Recliners,
Yeah, I'm
it's
totally-
fucking loud. Bring ear protection.
Bro. I brought a batarang, bro.
Professor Charles Xavier School for the Mid says, wow, was it? I wish it was in 4D. And Joshua Liebe says, nice. Yeah, for 3 hours, a comfy seat is a must.
Yeah, I guess it
And-
would be.
I like the spacing, and I like the end, so I can go to the bathroom real quick without having to like, excuse me. You know.
Angry Townsman popped in and said, evening, everybody. Just get in from Spidey 4. Treat.
Nice, really legit. All right.
And
Oh, now you spoiled it for Raven Shadow. Now he's gonna have to like it.
Thanks, ass.
And Corny says, was thinking about picking this film for my takeover, and he posted a poster of Were Shark. The tide is high for terror.
Oh, is Blondie in it too? Jesus Christ! What kind of tagline is that?
I don't know. All right, all caught up in chat. So you guys want to do some trailer reaction?
Oh boy, do we?
Do I? All right, let me get it ready. Let me share it with you, fellas.
Thank you for sharing.
All right, so we're still playing catch up a little bit, and we are going to react to the trailer for Godzilla minus zero. Yeah, I keep getting confused because
So
it's going backwards,
How far are we going back?
all the way back.
This is
Way back.
this is the last one that they're doing.
So
This-
the first one was -1. Now this is -0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why not just call it like Godzilla in the midst?
Godzilla in the midst. Because I don't think Sigourney Weaver is available for this.
Dude, I want Sigourney Weaver riding a fucking Godzilla like a fucking Valkyrie, raining down hellfire
Jesus
upon
Christ.
the fucking demons of the world.
That would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would be.
right?
So is it Godzilla in the midst or in the mist?
I mean, it's the eye of the beholder, man. I think
It
in the
would be in
midst,
the
like,
mist.
in the mist, yeah, Godzilla in the mist.
It would be, after that, what? Jane, what's her name? Jane
Goodall.
Goodall. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he eats the fucking dingoes. Are they the same story? I'm not sure.
I think
But
we're-
like,
eats the dingo.
Godzilla ate my baby.
Godzilla ate my baby. All right, let's check out this trailer for Godzilla minus zero. All right, let's do that.
Now,
That's it, huh?
dude, we need Godzilla now more than ever.
Yeah. All right, we'll pause it there.
I tell you though, like I'm kind of the opposite of MZ that won't open up his mind to new opportunities. I fucking adored that other Godzilla, man, and I'm not a Godzilla fan, dude, but I fucking adored the fuck out of.
You
minus
Quado,
one.
open up your mind.
Yeah,
I think you
But
need to
MC
open up your mind to some memory juice, dude, because I loved -1.
no. I mean, like, but
I think we
I'm
all
not a
did.
Godzilla guy like you are. But you're so closed off to things that don't fit in your little perfect psychotic bubble.
No, that's not true.
Wow.
What about Godzilla's not fitting in my quote unquote psychotic bubble?
No. It's Godzilla is not in my psychotic bubble, but I loved that fucking interpretation. But you are so like opposed to like superhero or anything comic book related. You won't open your mind to that. You just watch it. Like your
that.
girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, thank you.
No, because it's stupid.
All right. Well, I'm glad you had a good argument.
All right, you want me to elaborate? We could be
No,
here
no.
forever.
I love you. Happy anniversary.
Are you gonna take us out for dinner? You offered.
Yeah, dude, it's dinner, bro. I was drunk in shadow last night in our chat and high in shadow too.
I know. It was obvious. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
All right.
And my reply that yeah.
At first, I didn't think it was you. I thought Marion was replying for you or something because it didn't sound like you.
Yeah, no, I was by myself. That's what happens.
All right. Let's see. MZ, you sent along a couple other trailers. Let me take a look.
Yeah.
Was it one of those that you especially wanted to watch, or did you not really have a preference?
Yeah, the hybrid.
The hybrid.
There's a
I don't.
what is it? Indian Pakistani
Oh,
hybrid.
Demon Hunters.
Demon
It's
Hunter.
a
He's a hybrid drifter.
Taiwan-India co-production.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
All right, let me pull that one up then.
Only because I just want to see how that works as a hybrid. You know, I've never heard of a Taiwanese Indian mashup before, so I'm curious.
It's funny when I search for it, the only thing that comes up is K-pop Demon Hunters.
Shit. K-pop.
Let's see. I found it.
That.
I found
Oh,
it.
okay.
This one is let's see, trailers. Is there a new one? This one is like 8 months old. It's
No,
fine.
that was the one that popped up. I mean, if it's 8 months old, wow, geez, I had no idea.
Well, hold on. Let me just see. Demon Hunters. Let's see. I'm gonna see if it's on VOD. Oh, okay. No, so Demon Hunters to launch on VOD in the U.S. this summer. So yeah, I think it's So okay, so it's not out yet. Yeah, we'll just do that trailer. It's fine if it's potentially an older one. It's all right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get it queued up, and I will share it with you guys. Why can't I? There we go. Okay. All right. So sharing it with you guys, and then we'll go ahead and check this one out. All right, let's check out the trailer for Demon Hunters. It is a Taiwanese Indian co-production. All right. Here we go. Let's check it out.
Asura, the king of demons.
Tree.
有人在废墟社团说看到赶尸，
Someone on Facebook saw mummies. That's all you see, because it's only moms and dads on there.
你在俩公身上学会了多少东西啊？
多功能驱魔手电筒。
Oh, for Christ's sake!
新世纪科学驱魔。
New scientific
我最喜欢
exorcism.
认
What?
真的样子。
Oh, he's Aquaman. He's got a trident.
你
Yeah.
证明给我看啊！
你男朋友靠不靠得住啊？
我看得到鬼，
为什么我也看得到？
你也看得到？走走走走走。
हमारी मदद करो.
Stop Asura
I'm
from conquering the
fucking
world.
sold.
这个荆棘就是你的，供叫我的。
有用你们之前怎么会失败？
That guy. What
我
the
又没有
fuck?
想要拯救这个世界，到底关我什么事啊？
Okay, so
Dude, yeah,
really
I'm
bad
good.
CGI for sure.
It's awesome CGI.
ये फैसला तुम्हें करना होगा.
等一下大家就会看到我以命
Yeah.
相搏的
Taiwan
决
and
心
India. Two countries don't give a fuck about copyright.
下面的人不可能为了你，不要这么严肃。
Harry
我
Chang,
们
bro.
随时准备开战，把你们所有人的力量借给
That guy's awesome.
Love it. I love it. I love it. Yep. Yep. Treat.
这个人手都会发光哦。
I'm an engineer.
啊，工程师哦，什么工程？照明工程。
Love it. Yep.
You love it?
I love it already.
All right, MZ, what do you think?
Jesus Christ, I didn't expect it to be so goddamn comical. Not that I was laughing, but I thought I figured it'd be a little bit more serious than this. Instead, I got
Love it.
Harold and Kumar Demon Hunters.
That's actually pretty funny.
Make that fucking movie.
Yeah.
That I would see. Imagine Harold and Kumar at White Castle battling demons or zombies.
I would love
or
it. I would love it. Just Harold and Kumar pirate hunters. Like Harold and Kumar, fucking
something. Demon Hunters. Yeah.
Like house slippers. I don't know. Hadn't had adventures, dude. Like,
But I didn't think it would be that whimsical. I figured it to be I was hoping it would be a little bit more serious than that.
It started
But,
off
I
kind of
mean-
serious, and then it just completely got silly.
Yeah. I mean, it could be good.
Could
But
be.
I don't know. I was
CGI's
kinda,
rough, but
yeah.
yeah, I love it.
But I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more serious than that.
all right. Well, there you go. That's our coming attraction reaction. So who knows? Maybe we'll do Demon Hunters when it comes out, but we'll most likely be doing Godzilla Minus Zero. I have a feeling a certain Patreon supporter will want to choose that one.
Ligadoo.
All right, so all right, well there you go. We're gonna wrap up here, and we'll head to a break in just a few moments. Oh, you know what? I didn't get the break ready because I loaded up all the. I did load up all the audio this time around, so I do have all the audio, but I'll have to cue some things up here real quick. But if you guys want to support the show, there's a few ways you can do so. The best way is through Patreon, patreon.com/trickortreatradio. You can join for as little as $2 a month. And one thing I found out is we used to say like you can join for less than like a cup of coffee, and now it's like a third the cost of a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, you're paying Salem prices though.
Yes.
That's a spooky dollar amount.
there is a resident discount though, so
Yeah, yeah. Resident D.
but still, like $5. But yeah, things are expensive now. But hey, Patreon, $2. That's it. You get a bonus episode every single month for your efforts, and we do the Patreon exclusive episodes. And I think we got a good one, a good topic for the next one. We'll be recording that very soon, and be getting in your grubby little ears, thing.
Your dirty ears.
Your dirty ears. Use some Q-tips.
Get some Q-tips. Those dirty ears of yours.
Jesus Christ. So give it a look. We have some Patreon takeovers coming up. We actually have there's one slot left for a Patreon takeover. So if somebody wants to get in on that, be our guest.
Dude, there's a hole, bro. Fill it, dude.
Whole bro. So we got one left. If you guys if anyone wants to jump on that, you can get to the highest tier and check that out. Let's see. So yeah, follow, or you can just follow us on Patreon, patreon.com/trickortreatradio. If you're not ready to commit yet, you can join for free and follow us for free, and you will get you can kind of see what we post and all that. So yeah, go to patreon.com/trickortreatradio and either throw us $2 a month or just sign up for free. All right. And the other ways you can support, head on over to trickortreatradio.com, scroll down on that main page, look for the Amazon logo, click it. It's going to bring you to Amazon. It's going to input our affiliate link. Everything you purchase in that session gets attributed to us, and we get a tiny little cut. So give that a look. And finally, on trickortreatradio.com, we have the greatest hits of Trick or Treat Radio, volumes 1 through 3. And it's a nice little sampler of the early years. So give that a look and consider supporting one or all of those ways. All right, Raven Shadow. What do you got?
Yo, it's been fucking 14 years. Along the line, we've had a lot of laughs and tears and a couple of beers. But listen, if you've been full-time, part-time, or sometime, everybody, I just want to say we love you. And thank you for being on this journey of chaos with us. And we'll see how much we have left in the tank. But we couldn't do this motherfucking thing without all you motherfuckers. So you better believe I'm motherfucking strapped on.
All right, be right back.
Guests of Trick or Treat Radio stay at the luxurious Raven Chateau, located on the back roads of beautiful Leicester, Massachusetts. Enjoy the wonderfully half-manicured lawn as well as roomy parking in the street. Enjoy fine dining in our antique home-style kitchen with all the Uncrustables and Rolling Rock you can consume, breakfast, lunch, and supper. Sleep in our beautiful twin beds with our unique cat hair, dog hair blend pillows, accompanied with our special DC, Marvel, and X-Pac motif throughout. And for a limited time, if you say Bombaleo when checking in, you'll receive 15% off your next stay. The Raven Chateau, where quality matters, and home to the world's largest urinal.
Help me! Somebody help me! Torpedo!
Keep cool! Use your head, don't lose it! Open and close your legs like a scissor. Keep up a steady rhythm. Now cup your hands downward and move them in a figure 8 motion.
I'm treading water.
You got it. Never play around water alone.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
Here comes Honey Boo Boo.
Take these broken wings.
I could be staying outside a woman's prison in a fistful of 50s and a bouquet of dildos, and no woman would come near me. Do you
say
that?
a bouquet of dildos? Prolonged exposure to trick-or-treat radio may result in one or more of the following ailments: dry cough, wheezing, runny nose, loss of teeth, ingrown toenails, jaundice, ear hair, fallen arches, scabs, warts, welts, abscesses, bloody stool, whitening of the gums, blurred vision, Hottentot bustle, excessive earwax buildup, collapsed lungs, alcoholism, Lou Gehrig's disease, shrunken testicles, severe acne, vertigo, clubbed feet, weight gain, weight loss, flared nostrils, swelling of the anal glands, urinary burning, protruding tail, kidney failure, and inverted nipples. If you suffer from any of these physical problems, seek professional medical assistance immediately.
Back on Trick or Treat Radio, and it is time for our feature film discussion. And this week, our feature film discussion is Backrooms from 2026. It is rated R. It is 1 hour, 50 minutes, and it is directed by Kane Parsons, written by Kane Parsons and Will Sudick, and it stars, actually, is it Chiwetel?
I don't know the names of the people.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen him in so many things. I don't know. Chiwetel Ejiofor. There you go. I'm butchering it. And Renata Reinsve. I don't know if that's how you say her name. But these are, I thought was interesting is that these are both Oscar nominees. Both of these actors were nominated for Oscars. Yeah, so she was nominated for Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role for Sentimental Value.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that was the one with Stellan Skarsgård. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Holy shit! Wow, I had no idea.
Yep. So I think she plays the daughter in that, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen it, so I don't know if that's it. But yeah, she was nominated for an Oscar, and then also I forget what Chiwetel was nominated for. Let me take a look at his page. Nominated for one Oscar, and it was for 12 Years a Slave. Best performance by an actor in a leading role.
Okay.
Yep.
He looked really familiar.
Yeah,
He's
I
good.
mean, he's been in. You've seen him in a bunch of things. Did you ever see
Okay.
Children
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Men?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Feel
Yeah.
Good Picture of the Year.
Oh, I love that movie. So good. He was in that.
It's fucking dope.
Yep.
Yeah.
He looks so old in this movie, though. I mean, because I saw a picture of his IMDb picture, and he looks really, really young. And usually they like to keep that shit updated. And I don't know, maybe it's the beard that kind of make him look a little bit more old than what he really is.
Oh yeah, he also Rimchow. He was also Baron Mordo in Doctor Strange.
Okay, so I know this cat.
Yeah. You totally do.
Yeah. I'm like, I know this dude. He's great, and he's a huge part of. Well, we'll get to that, but
Get to what?
it's on. Well, it's on this. This movie's on this dude.
Oh yeah, totally.
For my money, like.
Yeah. So let me see. Okay, yeah, it says Evil Corner says she plays his daughter in it. So yeah, talking about sentimental value, and he called out 12 Years a Slave and Baron Mordo. Let's see. And James Ellis is hanging out. What's up, James? Says, at present, there is no amusing name. Hello, mates. Happy anniversary. I've been in Salzburg and had a blast. I was loving the nipples of Venus chocolates. You should have seen a lady's face at the airport when I asked for some. Had some trips to the toilets after seeing guys in lederhosen. Very sexy. Was a useless twat on a bike and missed some of the Sounds of Music tour. Oh, well. If there is time tonight, enjoy my performance. Yes, I do have a video for later. And he also says, also, I don't want to be that guy, but one of my all-time favorite horror films did premiere in Japan today. So an unofficial addition to this day in horror history, House or Hausu, opened today in Japan, 1977.
Yeah. Nice.
Really?
Nice.
And he asked if we've ever talked about it on the podcast, and we have. It was was it a Patreon takeover?
Oh. It had to have been.
Let me pull up the episode, James, because I have the list of all the.
I goddamn love that movie. I love that movie.
Hausu, episode 437. We did it with. It must have been Carlitos because we did Buy Bust as well. That was a double feature with Buy Bust, which was one of an action movie.
Yeah. That was recently.
No, it wasn't. I said 437.
I don't know how numbers work.
It's almost 300 episodes ago.
Obviously.
Oh, well, it seemed like yesterday.
Yeah, so
it's like 6 years ago.
December 11th, 2020. There you go. Yeah, 6 years.
Yeah.
We did Hausu and Buy Bust. And there's a Patreon takeover with Carlitos. Yeah, we talked about Hausu a lot. You had talked about it, MC, and I think that was the first time I saw it. I'd been meaning to, and I hadn't seen it. But yeah, so if you want to check that out, James, episode 437 from December 2020. Oh yeah, that was a pandemic. Jesus Christ, the pandemic was more than 6 years ago. That's crazy.
Fucking
yeah,
nuts, dude.
Time,
6
man.
years ago, we were right in the thick of it.
Time's a fucking weird thing.
Yeah.
All right, but we are talking about Backrooms. So let me finish all the details here. Let's see. Oh, we got some other. Mark Duplass is in it. From Creep, yeah, and from other stuff. The League, the TV show The League. And yeah,
Who was he in this?
He was the doctor guy running the experiment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's also in Safety Not Guaranteed. Yeah, he's in some really good stuff. He's good director too. And the synopsis for Backrooms. After a therapist's patient disappears into a dimension beyond reality, she must venture into the unknown to save him. And so Kane Parsons is a first-time feature director, I should specify, because he has done a bunch of shorts. And you might know him on YouTube as Kane Pixels. That's the name he went by, and he had a huge has a huge following. His shorts have amassed more than 190 million views.
Jesus.
On YouTube.
Christ.
Yeah. And he's done, let's see. He did actually, I don't think I've seen this one. He did a Portal 2 short film based on the video game Portal 2, called Corpus Schizophrenic. He did a few other shorts, and he did some Attack on Titan shorts, apparently. And then he did the Backrooms, which has, I think, 24 episodes. Is that right? Yeah. So he started it in 2022, and it was inspired by the creepypasta. So he didn't create the creepypasta, but he created the YouTube shorts based on the creepypasta, which is why he obviously got this gig. And so if you guys, I mean, we've talked about Backrooms, about the creepypasta. I just want to pull up the very first, the way that Backrooms was introduced. It was like a picture and one paragraph, and it spawned like endless stories of people just kind of going off on that. Yeah, so it's let me just see if I can find. Oh, this is all about the movie. Sorry, let me see. Yeah, I'll see if I can pull up that initial line. Okay, there's a whole subreddit for it, for the movie. I think, let's see where to go. I had it open somewhere. Fuck. Sorry about that. I'll pull it up in a sec. But I wanted to read that sort of just brief introduction to Backrooms. Okay, well, while I pull that up, instead of just waiting for me to pull it up and having fucking silence, let's get into our first impressions. And MZ, why don't you go ahead and kick us off?
Yeah, this, it's funny how, suddenly this, I guess you could say now influx, since we got now 2 for 2 on these YouTube content creators who are infiltrating the Hollywood movie making system, and this one by Kane Parsons, it thrives itself on liminal horror and minimalistic horror, really. But there's something about it that's very, very, very unnerving. The whole idea, the concept of this story, though created from creepypasta by people putting in stories on creepypasta, and this one in particular, well, first of all, a lot of people have been making videos of this, of Backrooms. It just so happens that Kane Parsons has been putting out the best high quality,
right,
most effective Backrooms stories. and they are effective, and it's a good place to start. I mean, if you want to get yourself into the mood of watching this film, go to YouTube, put in Kane Parsons Backrooms, and there's a bunch of videos there. Okay, and they all range from like a half a minute to like 10 minutes, and they're really pretty amazing things, amazing things to watch. Now, like I said, the concept of this is fantastic. I love the concept of Backrooms. Just the overall look of it, the scope of it is immense. From what I understand, the studio created like a 30,000 square foot uh, uh, office space, I guess you could call it, and it has all that sickly yellow all over it, and the floor is kind of like a tan color or dark yellowish color, and the walls are yellow. There's places where you can like put pottery and plants and pictures, and place where you could lean your elbow on, and those are and the shelving units, I guess you could call them, they're brown, so it's an accent of yellow, and the lights that are shining down, that garish light, those are kind of a whitish yellowish color. So you got this really dingy color, and it really plays with your mind because you don't see anything else other than that. But what Kane Parsons did here was pretty amazing for a first-time director, 20 years old. Okay, he's 20. He's not even old enough to drink yet, and here he is doing this shit. It's incredible. And as of right now, the horror genre is better off for it for right now. And though I do think that he did an amazing job, I feel, however, the producers of this film, two of which are names we all know, James Wan and Osgood Perkins.
Yep.
They had their hands in this movie, and I'm sure they, along with a few other producers, because it wasn't just those two, there were many, many more. They said, you know what, Kane, we want to make your movie. I think what you got here is you got a great concept here. It looks fantastic. It's unnerving. It's unsettling. It's spooky. But how about if we did this? And there is where I fear the film takes a dip. I'll talk about that some more later on, but that's my opening thought.
All right. I did find the post. So there's some debate as to when it was originally posted. Apparently the image has existed since 2002. There's like reference to it on the internet, like going all the way back to 2002, but it looks like this was like 2018 or 19 was when the description of it. So someone posted just a random image of what became like the Backrooms look. Someone posted like a random image of that for like, it was like unsettling photos. Like that was like the thread. And then so someone responded to that picture of like the original Backrooms picture, I guess, and says, if you're not careful and you no clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the back rooms where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because as sure as hell has heard you.
Yeah, I read that.
Just the vastness of that. It's almost like Lovecraftian, where like what you can imagine is scarier than what someone else can show you. So that alone, like it's crazy that the one person posted like an unsettling photo, and then someone wrote that. It was an anonymous person just wrote that, and that became the lore for Backrooms. So, and then it just kept gaining steam. It just kept going and going and going from there, And then, Kane Parsons eventually started making shorts and all that. So the lore is like, it's vast, and it's something that's been out there for years at this point. That's just, like almost as vast as like the Backrooms are when you think about it. That's sort of how much lore there is out there. It's kind of crazy. So it's interesting to see. There have been other creepypastas that have made it to films. Like there was like the what was that? The something man, the Slender Man.
Oh yeah.
Slender Man was another creepypasta, and that one's pretty fucking like the premise of it's pretty fucking spooky, But I feel like this one is just it's so wide open, whereas the Slender Man is just like one character. This, you can really, I don't know, like your mind can just run with this, because it could really take in so many different directions. And I think that's why it's been so successful and one of the most popular creepypastas, and why this one did so well, because so many people are really interested in it. So, all right, well, I just wanted to read that. Raven Shadow, why don't you go ahead and give your first impression?
Yeah, man. I mean, my first impression was, what the fuck? I don't want to watch this.
Your first impression, like while you're like after you watch
it. That's like your first impression every week.
Yeah. What the fuck? We're gonna watch another movie.
No, but like you asked me the question, I'm giving you the answer. Like I'm like,
yeah. What's your first impression after watching it?
I'm trying to get there, Wolfie, but you're calling me a motherfucker and fucking.
No, you're giving me your first impression before you watched
it. He's not calling you a motherfucker. I'm calling you a motherfucker.
Yeah, the two of you. And I'm like, cause I wasn't on the internet in those early days, man. It was a different continuity. I had other fucking things and going on and the problems and problems. But I was annoyed because I'm like, this looks like a live action first person shooter. And I was kind of annoyed by it. But I love my man Baron Baron Mojo Nixon. He's good. But like I'm not sure I understood the world, but I understood the scary scenarios, and those I did like. And what if you said this kid, the director is 20, and this is his first picture?
Yeah.
I'm probably too old for you, bro. But like, good for you, dude. Like, you know what I mean? So again, I did wrestle with not giving a fuck to being along for the ride. And I guess that's where the conversation will go to see what I think next. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Well, should.
All right. Yeah, so, I was super interested in checking this one out. I'm always interested in, I guess this is like the new lore, right? Like we talked about that. It's like the new folklore, the internet folklore. And this is wildly popular, but it's not really our generation. It's like it's like, like the younger generation.
The next, you know what? I kind of got like a Blair Witch Project feel when I first started.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
As you should.
By that, I mean, it's a different way of storytelling. And yeah, what you just said, Wolfie, which a little bit of knowledge.
Thanks.
Yeah, maybe it's not for me. Maybe I don't see vacant space as scary.
You don't think it's unsettling at all to see like furniture going through the floor in odd ways? and like
I mean,
just endless hallways and
Yeah. I mean, you're saying what the fuck to just watch a movie about that. But if you were actually put into that situation, you wouldn't be deterred at all.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'd be deterred, but like
you'd be the
I don't
turd.
know. I'd be deterred in the punch bowl.
Deterred in the punch bowl.
No, but it's just like, okay, so this is the new scary now. This is the new, ooga booga. All right. I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying like, okay, this is the newness.
All right.
Fucking vacant space. No,
Like,
go ahead.
I don't know. Okay, right. I mean,
I'm
it
not-
doesn't have
don't
to be
fight me.
for. I'm not gonna fight you. It doesn't have to be for you. But like it,
Yeah.
I feel like the premise is off-putting. Whether or not it's scary, that's another story. But I think it's unsettling. It's off-putting. It's creepy.
Oh.
But doesn't have to necessarily be scary.
It would totally mess with your mind.
All those things 100%. Like I'm with that. Like it's fucking. Oh yeah. I'd be a little bit concerned. Get a little bit nervous.
Yeah. So I thought the first person shots in this were really awesome. Like I feel like now I'm kind of glad it wasn't all like a found footage style, but I feel like it could have supported that well, I think that if it had, we would have missed out on some really cool stuff though. So I mean, in a way, I'm kind of glad that it wasn't, but I feel like it totally could have supported it if they wanted to,
But there were some great shots, though. There were some great shots of
yeah.
looking down at certain scenes and looking through the furniture and stuff. Like,
Right.
there were some great shots in this, 100%.
And also like the dude who had the rope wrapped around him and he was going down that like
What
long
a
hallway,
brother.
like that was shot really well.
Yeah.
So
I was scared during that part.
So it's interesting because there's so many potential like analogies that you could sort of put into this. Like I got a few different things, and I don't want to get too deep into it yet, and like we can get into it a little bit later. But the one thing I thought was interesting was clearly these people had trauma, right? Like both of these main characters.
Yes.
It's very clear. They do a good job to highlight it. We have the trying to remember their names now. Mary, who is the psychiatrist or therapist. She clearly had some trauma, and she carried around that like handprint, from her childhood house,
Home and sibling and shit like that.
or mom. That was her mom. Yeah, it was her mom. And then we also had Clark, who is the furniture store owner. Who did we ever see any customers in Clark's store? No, just the like the electrician, right?
And I love that line, like, "Cat, why don't you open? We've been open for an hour."
Yeah. So, and clearly he's got a lot of stuff going on. He's got a lot of
He's got a lot of baggage.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
Yeah.
He very much like does not take accountability for his actions, and like that scene when they're doing like the role play in the therapist's office, I thought was pretty great. It was really kind of telling as well. So and the cool thing about it is with the Backrooms, I feel like one of the sort of connections here is that both of these people had trauma, and a lot of it was like let's see what's unresolved. That's the thing. Yeah, as actually the word I was looking for. Yeah, unresolved. Yeah. So like in a way, when you go into the Backrooms, it's almost like they're looking for that trauma. Like they're going into their memory banks and to try to find that. So I thought
like
that
Luke in the cave, right? Like Luke in the fucking cave.
yeah. This is even deeper than that though, right? Because it's more than just a cave. So there's that, but then there's also the I'd seen Kane Parsons talking about AI and how he's very much against it, and how he wants filmmakers. He wants to be part of like the to help sort of like keep it out of filmmaking. He wants. He's very much in support of that,
To
and
keep it
he's
going,
very
to keep it
anti AI. And I feel like there is very much a anti-AI message in this, because we had copies of things in the back rooms, and they were, bastardized, right? Like there was something horribly wrong with all of them. And that's sort of like the thing with AI. Like if you make something, you have like an extra finger or, an extra hand in there or something. And I feel like that was almost like sort of a nod to that.
Well, the best line of the film was like, imagine describing a dog to a person.
Yep.
And have them draw it.
Right. You can tell them all about it. And they might get all the parts, but they won't be able to draw it the way that it actually is.
Right.
And that's same thing. I mean, I feel like that's almost like explaining like the human element, right? Like the comprehension and the emotion and the feeling. That's something that AI can't grasp. And I feel like there was a part of that. I don't know if he intended to have that message in here, but it very much came through.
Do you think the fact that it opened up in 1990, was a thing?
Well, I think so. Part of his shorts for the back rooms were to film it that way because it was easier to mask certain things and to have the effects be a certain way. So that's why he initially did it that way. But I feel like it totally worked in this. Like even though he had more money to work with, I feel like it totally worked. And apparently go ahead, MZ.
I was just gonna say, the shorts, they take place around 1989, 1990. So he just carried that over into the film.
Mm-hmm. And apparently,
and it works, and it works really because I mean, when you think back about 1989, 1990, 1991 in that area, I mean, the use of space. Let me just say that the use of space here is really exaggerated, and it looks phenomenal. There's many spaces here in this film, not just in the back rooms, but even outdoors and in exterior shots, where you look at just how some things are framed, and the use of space that's used in it is unlike really a lot of things that you just don't see in other films, unless you got a really competent director.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Being in charge of things. Yeah, 20 years old. I mean, this kid is a master of using space. How many 20-year-olds can say that? None. Just this Kane Parsons kid. I mean, you like. There's a scene where it's an exterior shot. It's looking up at the sky. There's a corner of a building coming up from the bottom to mid frame, and past that is a big blue sky with, I think, one puffy cloud. And just that visual is just so you just can't take your eyes off of it. It there's something about his style that really speaks to me. The interior of the store itself, the furniture store, everything is spaced out like a little bit more than normal in a furniture store, and the use of depth, because you got that crane shot, almost, I guess you could call it a crane shot, interior crane shot, and it's just shooting down to the back of the building. And just that use of space, the huge wide space on the floor, the space between all the furniture that he's selling, that Clark is selling, it just there's something very retro about it. But I mean, even retro for that time. I'm talking like it has like a modern day 1950s aesthetic, then modern day 1991 1950s aesthetic to it, and it's really jarring to look at, especially when you look at the world and what we have nowadays in stores and things like that. Everything's all crammed in as much as possible. You can't even move. Here you got space everywhere, and space plays a big part in this film, and not just in the back rooms, but also in conventional shots like the store, like the exteriors, the outside, looking up at the sky, things like that. It's just it's really jarring to look at. You realize that because you realize that you don't ever see things like this in films nowadays, ever.
Yeah, I mean, it is very unique in this day and age, I think. Yeah, and let's see, what was the other thing I wanted to mention? Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention is I feel like there are two major, um, I guess it would be trauma. So the one we have with Mary is she keeps remembering back to her childhood home and how her mom wouldn't even let her look outside the house, and in there's that whole thing, like there's a lot of trauma there. And I feel like for Clark, I think it might have been that commercial shoot, like he was, like that seems to be a major like traumatic moment for him or something that he remembered, because that has like a lot of bearing on some things that happen later. Like, for instance, one of the characters that's coming after Mary at the end, that whole
Right.
thing,
That's awesome. I fucking love they went there.
But and then we see the chair in the back rooms as well, the chair that he sat on and broke and broke and he like fell. Like
Oh, yeah.
that chair was in the back room. So, I have a feeling like it had something to do with that for him. So yeah, so it's super interesting. I haven't really seen a movie like this, I can honestly say. Was it super effective all the way through? I think we'll get there, but I think that it had some really great ideas, and I liked the connection between like the trauma and the exploration of this trauma with sort of this almost Lovecraftian sort of like endless terror. So, all right, well, let's I mean, that's more than enough for first impression. So let's get into some more of the minutia. Where do you guys gonna want to go? I'll just bring this up real quick. Score. What did you guys think of the score? It's fucking awesome.
I thought the score was good.
Kane Parsons co-wrote the score as well.
Of course he did.
So
of course he did.
Let me see.
Of course he did.
Let me see who co-wrote it with to give credit, but I thought that it was very like it had that feeling of just like an unsettling feeling to it. I thought they did a really great job. Ido Van Bremen and Kane Parsons composed the score. So pretty cool.
Jeez. Wow. I mean, I figure that this. I mean, we keep bringing it up. He's 20 years old. He wasn't even around in 1991.
Right. I mean,
Right?
he would have been born in 2005, right?
Christ on a crutch.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Think about that. It's insanity.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought the opening sequence that we got, the analog look, you got the static lines, you got the grit on that tape, and it looks really, really good. There's moments of shock involving a seagull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that. And just it was a small little taste, very effective, and it worked. But yeah, there's the guy, he's fumbling around with all this late 80s, early 90s technology and shit. And but and then we go over to Clark, and we realize this is a damaged person. He's an alcoholic. His marriage has failed. Look at Raven's shadow.
Right,
So
slow
what
it
if he's an
down, all right?
alcoholic?
You know what I mean? Like, let's not fucking throw fucking stones, asshole. 14-year anniversary.
All right, so he's an alcoholic and his marriage failed.
Jesus.
Happens to a lot of guys.
Wow.
Happens all the time, dude.
Hey, Raven, you gonna be in the sequel or what? What's
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
It's gonna be called Mud Rooms.
Mud rooms and boomsticks.
and he's having a hard life right now. He got kicked out of his house. He's sleeping in the furniture store, which has got to be a real bitch, and he's watching TV. The TV goes out. Then he sees his competition doing this cowboy gimmick, selling furniture, and he's doing well. And then he goes downstairs to see the breaker box, and the breaker box has 3 extra switches on it.
Yeah.
And they have no idea. And the electrician is like, "Hey, I have no idea where these go to," because Clark is dealing with some electrical problems in the store. He's not being able to pay bills. He's having a really hard time. Oh, there's a dog. And so he goes to see his psychiatrist. What's her name? Mary, is it?
Yeah.
And she, like we said, she has her own problems that she's dealing with, though that doesn't play into anything that's happening right now. But she does have her own issues, dealing with the loss of her house, dealing with with what her mother ultimately became. So she's got her own issues. So these are 2 damaged people, and one's trying to help the other. It doesn't sound like a good recipe, to be honest. And suddenly Clark is in the basement again, and he sees this little sliver of light. The lights are up, but he sees this little sliver of light in the wall, and he goes through it, and he sees, next thing you know, he's in the back rooms. And it is an extension of his memory and of his mind, because the whole place he goes in and there's this huge pile of furniture. So this is an extension of his memory and of his mind. And we keep on seeing more and more and more furniture as it goes along, and he tries to employ the services of 2 of his workers to check out what's going on. And next thing you know, what?
I love that scene. I love the scene when Clark discovered, the portal, if you will, and then he's trying to like communicate that to Mary, his psychiatrist.
Yeah.
And like he knows he sounds like he's a fucking maniac, right? Like, but I'm gonna fucking prove it to you. And I like when he assembled his crew. Like, I love that he did the due diligence to craft the door out in like painter's tape.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a Beetlejuice or something.
Right. And I was waiting for him, like, all right, we're going in. And another movie would have him like bump his head into it, and it wouldn't be able to work. And then you'd have to fucking spend the next 20 minutes of, okay, let's fucking figure out how it gets to work. But he did all the legwork. And I like that they just went right into it. Do you know what I mean? Where it could have slowed the plot down. Where this knew, like, hey, get them to the back rooms.
Get to the
Like,
back
get them to the
rooms.
mall. Get to the back rooms. Ah. But you know what I mean? Like it the story didn't shoot itself in the foot.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
And
Not yet.
And one thing I wanted to call out is no clip. So like what what it explained in the original sort of like write up of Backrooms, basically that comes from video games where I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this. I know you guys don't play video games very much these days, but sometimes in games you can get beyond like the collision. So like let's say you're looking at like a level and you're able to get beyond like the wall. And then because when video games are built, you're only building the parts that players are going to see. But there's a whole world beyond that, right? Like let's say like just for instance, let's say GoldenEye back in the day. We used to play GoldenEye.
Oh yeah.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, well, I was going to say GoldenEye specifically because we used to play that a lot together.
Sure.
And if you were to no clip out of like one of those walls, you would see that there is like an unbuilt world beyond that. Because you have to have it has to be space that it takes up. So that's basically what the no clip is sort of you're going someplace that you're not supposed to be. It wasn't built for you to be there. And it's almost like that's why it's unfinished, because video game level designers don't build that out because they don't expect anyone to get there. So that's kind of why it has that. Like that's the inspiration for it is, it's a sort of like unbuilt space that no one is supposed to ever access. But you found a way to do it. You found, an area in the wall that had no collision and you were able to sneak through it. Or maybe where they're like the collision meets, there's like a little seam in it and you can get through the seam, Or there's various other ways. Like developers don't anticipate everything, but maybe there's like a jumping ability that the player has. And when they were testing it, they didn't think to build the collision higher because they didn't think anyone would ever try that, So all kinds of things, like, things like that. But that's kind of where it originally came from, is that whole idea of getting beyond the level of somewhere you're not supposed to be, like, and where no one anticipated that you would ever end up. So that's kind of where that whole thing comes from. And that's why, like, he walks through the wall. He no clips through it. It's one of those things that, like, he's not supposed to be back there. But in a way, it feels like he was supposed to be. Like it's almost as if like he was supposed to find it. So, there's one thing I won't call out too much, but there's one thing I didn't necessarily like about that, and that was when they attempted to explain the Backrooms a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like it took away from the
magic.
The magic. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I feel that that's where the producers started coming in, because Kane Parsons has succeeded, with or without the film. He succeeded in creating these back rooms. Okay, what was it, 190 million views? You said, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that is succeeding. Okay, 190 million views. That is succeeding.
Yeah,
with
can
or
we get
without
that?
the film?
40th anniversary. Can you motherfuckers try a little harder, bro? Fuck.
And I just feel like if it was just this, with a little bit of character build up in the real world, that's fine. Okay, but spend some extra time in the back rooms, looking around, trying to find things, dodging whatever's in there that's trying to get you, just like the paragraph said that you read, Wolfie.
Yep.
If it was just that, I would have been thrilled. Now I can understand why they didn't do that, and we were talking about how if it was mostly that, it might do a little better. But then I got to thinking, people get a lot of motion sickness, and a lot of people were complaining about these found footage films, and the motion sickness that people experience sometimes. Now, I've never experienced any of it. I don't know about you guys, but I think if it was just them roaming around in the back rooms and they're just looking for stuff, yeah, it might be a little tedious, but Kane Parsons knows how to create tension. He knows how to create tension with such the simplest of ideas, and with the least amount of interesting set pieces. The set pieces in this movie are fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Kudos to him for that. But
Yeah.
when you got when you got Osgood Perkins, when you got James Wan, they're going to be the main ones that I'm targeting on this, because there were a bunch of other producers and executive producers attached to this. When you start filling out the story more than it really needs to be, that's when there's a problem. And going by the way of trying to explain away the backrooms, which they really never do, by people who are just there, who just happen to be coincidental. They're not experts in any of this stuff. They're constantly trying to figure things out. So you walk away kind of unimpressed because, all right, now we know these back rooms have been created, but we don't know by who. We don't know the reason for them or what purpose they serve. So, and the only explanation we're getting is, well, we're learning that ourselves. And to me, I felt that was a bit of a downer. And I just feel like Juan and Perkins tried to beef up a story that really didn't need to be there. It was completely unnecessary. The scientists were completely unnecessary. I felt they dragged the movie down.
Yeah, there's something I want to bring up that I just don't know how spoilery it is. So there's a company. Mark Duplass's character is part of a company called Async.
Yep.
And they used
and
to
Async is in the shorts too.
Okay. I wasn't sure about that actually. Okay.
Yep.
So Async, and they originally built MRI machines. That was sort of their, the thing that they did.
So that was real. That was when they mentioned that.
Well, yeah. I mean, Async is a fictional business. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, in the lore, that's what they did previous, is that they built MRI machines. And so one of the sort of like theories I see, someone explains and says that, MRIs create a detailed representation of the interior of a person's physical body. And they say, my theory is that the machine that opened the backrooms was attempting to do the same thing for a person's psychology, creating a detailed representation of the mind. So if you think about like what an MRI machine does, and kind of extrapolate that and think about what it could do for the mind, then you could get something akin to the backrooms, and especially because everything in this is a representation of what's going on in that person's mind, and that's why the whole Captain Carl thing is super interesting, because or Captain Clark, I mean, wait, is it Clark? Am
Clark.
I? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know why I was.
It's Clark.
So, the whole Captain Clark thing, so, is really kind of interesting. Oh, man, there's another thing, too, that I thought was kind of cool, is that there is, Clark had a scar on his head. I don't know if, like, they kind of showed it a few times, and in the movie, and it was kind of, obvious that it was there. And in one scene later on in the back rooms, when we meet Clark and he's talking to Mary in the back rooms, he doesn't have the scar. However, Captain Clark has the scar.
Oh shit.
So you guys can probably extrapolate from that what I'm
Right.
trying to say.
Right.
I'm trying to say that maybe the copy was not who we thought it was.
Right.
So I just feel like that's kind of interesting. It's yeah, that whole scene was fucking like that was really pretty creepy. The scene when they're at the table, Mary and Clark, and then there's the copies in there.
Right.
You know what? I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, it's creepy, but I that and the Christmas room.
Oh
The
yeah.
Christmas room was that was very, very unsettling. I did have a problem with the dinner table scene though. I don't think they needed to go that far. This I feel is another James Wan or Osgood Perkins uh, uh, situation where they show the guy sitting at the table with the six eyes,
Oh.
and they talk about how you can just he for some reason he becomes like food, and
That was weird.
Yeah.
They and what they do is that he unbuttons the guy's shirt, sticks his hand into his stomach, and just pulls out what I assume is flesh or fat. It could be fat. I don't know. It was some white gelatinous stuff. It wasn't
Well,
like
it's
bloody or anything like that.
yeah, that's not
It
a real
was like
person.
Wonka.
It's a memory. That's like a
No,
it's a construct. It's like a
no, I understand. I understand that, but the problem is that the effect was really, really bad. The
I didn't think
second
so.
I
I
don't think it
saw,
was.
Yeah, I didn't
I
think so.
thought
I
it
don't
was
think it was.
awful. I did not like it at all. The second he unbuttoned his shirt, you could automatically tell it was fake.
Yeah,
I
it's
knew
supposed
right off the
it's
bat.
supposed to though. That like it's supposed to look like stuffing from like a stuffed animal.
No,
Yeah, I mean, he didn't suffer for his
you could
art. He wasn't
see-
eating for real.
No, but what I know that for them to tell you that it's food, that nobody eats this stuff. But beside the point.
Yeah, nothing makes sense in the
The-
back rooms though.
the-
You have to remember that's
Well, I don't see. This is the thing. I mean, you could see how it was attached to the actor's body. You could see it, and I don't think that's part of it. I think that was just shoddy effects, and it was. I think that was shoddy. It wasn't very good. And as far as Captain Clark is concerned, first of all, well, they got the actor who played the alien in Alien Romulus to play this role. And he's like 7'9" or something like that. He's a
Oh yeah,
big,
yeah.
big
Robert
dude.
Bobrotsky, I think.
Yeah.
Or Bobros
Yeah.
Bobrotsky. I think that's how you say it.
I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big
And
dude.
this guy's, yeah, he's big, and his neck alone is like 8 inches long.
Mhm.
It's ridiculous. It's crazy ridiculous. I just thought it was just too goofy looking to be taken seriously. It just didn't look right to me. I just did not like the way I want to say Captain
I know.
Clark looks. Yeah, I just did not like the way Captain Clark looks. It just looked goofy and silly and non-threatening. I mean, outside of his size, you look at him and he's just a goofy-looking character. But he's a manifestation of Clark, and
Maybe not.
maybe not. You have to watch the movie to find out. But but everything about him is exaggerated. The eyes are kind of a little bit more wild. The face is a little bit more puffy and things like that. So it's a bit of an exaggeration of Clark's actual facial features. I just didn't like the way that looked. It just looked goofy and silly. If if it looked more threatening, if it had more of an evil look to it, I would appreciate it a little bit more. But the way it looked, I just didn't particularly care for it.
Yeah, I actually thought it looked awesome. I loved it. I think it was supposed to look, off-putting and unsettling. Like that was sort of like the point. So, how about you, Raven Shadow?
I mean, I would agree. I think again, I got some Willy Wonka vibes of like, I think very dream sequency like.
Yeah.
Like,
Who are you
I don't
agreeing
know,
with,
like-
me or him?
I gotta go with Wolfie brother.
Of course you do.
No, it's just
Of course you do. Well, why don't you two just shack up in a room together? Why don't you?
We kind of did last time I came over.
Yeah,
we have.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
not surprised. What the hell? You both live in Massachusetts now. Yeah, go to his house. Go out. Go on out. Paint the town up. Paint each other up. I don't give a fuck.
We'll send you so many pictures. But no, like it was fucking weird. I'm like, that's fucking odd. But like, I don't know. If I'm gonna buy into the back room fucking bonanza, I'll buy into someone fucking grabbing a fucking chunk of belly button.
And there it is, Backrooms Bonanza. Use this in a sentence.
Yeah. The back room's bacchanalia, bro. Let's party.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, whatever. I mean, that's an opinion, right? MZ didn't love it. I thought it looked really cool and creepy. I think it was supposed to look a little off, so it would feel unsettling.
Right.
That's the impression I got.
I don't think it was going for. I don't think you're really going to
No.
pull inside.
And also
a
like
person's belly.
yeah, and I feel like that was also
A tell to the character, like, hey, this is fucking a weird and unusual world.
yeah, and I think that Captain Clark, this is kind of how do I say, like, that's how he. So whether
We
or
get a
not
giant Muppet.
whether or not that was a copy is one of those things that's up for debate, right? Like, was it a copy? So therefore, it was off, or was it how Clark saw himself perceived that his sort of gimmick of Captain Clark, like was that his perception of himself? That I think that's kind of an interesting question of why it looks that way. There's a reason why it looked off. And I don't know the answer if it's one or the other. If it was like a copy from the Backrooms and therefore it looked really weird. But the other thing is it came out of the Backrooms, so therefore, do we see anything else come out of the Backrooms? Because if not, maybe it was actually Clark.
We saw the seagull.
Did we see it outside of the Backrooms though? Because we saw it in the Backrooms.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
No,
So I don't think we
there
saw
was-
anything else come out of the Backrooms. So that's why there's questions to whether that was a copy of Clark or not. But anyways, like
Yeah, but he didn't. They're not back. Yeah, but they didn't go back into the store. They went back into a copy of the store.
oh, I'm trying to remember now. You think you're right? Yeah, I think you're right.
Because everything
Yeah.
is
Okay,
still that yellow tinge. The front windows
It was
to the
backwards,
outside
right?
are all boarded up. Everything's backwards. The signs are backwards.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's right. So you're right about that. I was thinking that we'd seen it come out, but yeah. It's that was the only thing is I liked so much about this. I didn't really love the end, where Mark Duplass's character comes into play. Although
I didn't care for at all.
I
I
guess-
didn't care for that at all.
I guess in a way, I mean, it kind of I don't hate it, but I just feel like it even if they wanted to go that direction, if there's going to be a sequel or something, that they could have explored that in future installments as opposed to having it be the end. You know, I feel like it almost puts a damper on things a little bit because it's kind of like, oh, well, okay, well, there's more to this than what we saw. But on the other hand, you know, maybe that's they wanted to sort of give you some breadcrumbs to lead you to where they're going next. Because I assume there's going to be a sequel. Because it did so well.
This fucking box office,
Oh,
fucking
God,
trilogy,
yeah.
and a TV show.
Yeah.
Well,
but like
that. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I would have. What's the term? I would have rather a more not putting it on a TV. What's the word? Like a more
pedestal?
No.
Like
not
like
oblivious,
T-ball, right? Like put it
Yeah.
up on a tee.
Just like T-ball. More ambiguous ending. Because it came out a little bit Cabin in the Woodsy to me.
Yeah.
Like,
So it looks like the budget for this was less than 10 million, and the box office so far had made 389.7 million.
Jesus H. Fuck
So
you are going to see fucking
Backrooms 7.
the next. Yeah.
Well, you know
we
what?
will be gone when this franchise is still in its prime.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. There will be sequels. There's no question there will be sequels.
We got
but
your
it
money.
isn't because. But it's not because of the money.
Hey.
It's because of the mythos that's involved in the story.
Yeah, sign here.
Wolfie, you said that there was like what 600,000 square miles,
Or something like that,
or something like that. That is a lot of space. And if there's 600,000 square miles of Backrooms, you could run this story until the end of the millennium.
Yeah.
Realistically, you really could. I seriously doubt that will happen.
You could even have spin-offs like the Bathhouse. That'd be fucking outrageous.
The Bathhouse?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
Dudes and towels.
Anyway.
Okay.
with that much space where you have Backrooms, and the lore could go on forever. So yeah, there will be sequels. No question about it. I just hope they dive in more with the backroom angle rather than the scientific angle, because the scientific angle really put a damper on this movie.
Yeah.
Agree.
It's kind of interesting. So Kane Parsons says he drew inspiration from the Portal video game franchise, the television series Mr. Robot, and the films Punishment Park from 1971 and 1 Hour Photo from 2002, and the anime series Paranoia Agent.
The Robin Williams 1 Hour Photo. That was fucking part of his Dark trilogy, bro.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Good movie. No?
It's
good.
fucking fucked up. 1 Hour Photo, Death to Smoochie, and Insomnia. was Robin Williams' like dark trifecta.
What about What
you could
Dreams
throw
May
in
Come?
Death to Smoochie. I love Wet Dreams.
What Dreams May Come?
With Cuba Gooden Jr.
Cuba, yeah.
With
Snow Dogs, dude. And his HBO special was fucking awesome too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
His last one, yeah.
Apparently, Kristen Milioti was originally cast for the role of Mary. She was the Penguin. She was in the Penguin, the main. What's her name?
The Falcone.
Falcone, yeah.
Oh, I like her, bro. I would fucking, yeah.
She was originally supposed to play, but I guess
I dig her.
the deal fell
She's
through,
great.
and then they cast Renata Reinsve.
Oh, she's so good though. She's fucking so killer in Penguin, dude.
Let's see. And this was filmed in Vancouver.
Of course it was.
If there's anything else. Yeah, we should probably wrap this up though. I did see that Kane Parsons filmed like an additional 10 or 15 minutes. I don't know if that was in the cut of the movie that we saw or if it was just like a bonus footage. Have you guys seen anything about that?
I have no idea.
Okay. This is interesting. Parsons became the youngest filmmaker at the time to reach #1 at the box office with the film, topping Josh Trank's Chronicle with its previous record. Chronicle earned $22 million in its opening weekend, and its director Trank was 27 years old at the time of its release.
That was the telekinetic first-person picture.
Yep.
I think like superhero. They got a meteorite, and they had powers, and shit fucking went askew.
But what about Curry Barker? I mean, isn't he 26?
26, yeah.
Yeah, so he's then because I thought Obsession came out before Backrooms.
It did, but did Obsession ever hit #1? Because when May was a pretty heavy.
Yeah, 2 months ago it hit #1. So okay, but maybe this happened. Maybe Kane Parsons happened before that or something. But anyways, he's younger than Curry Barker, so he still would have the record. Before Josh Trank, it was Steven Spielberg. Jaws in 1975. Spielberg was 28 at the time.
Jesus.
So crazy, like 20-year-old dude, like #1 fucking movie. It's crazy. Yeah, I just want to read some real quick takes. These are just some like quick excerpts from reviews. Says Alex Werpin from The Hollywood Reporter reported that following the success of Backrooms, Reddit is emerging as a destination for agents, executives, and studios seeking new intellectual property, talent, and story ideas from online communities. That's fucking weird. Studios believe that engaging with these communities can help build awareness, generate curiosity, and create stronger connections with fans. And Joseph Bernstein of the New York Times connected the film to Generation Z's deep unease with life lived online, drawing parallels between the labyrinth Backrooms and the COVID-19 lockdowns, recommendation algorithms, and generative AI. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different sort of ideas about sort of how you can tie this to real life stuff. So, all right, well let's wrap it up and head to the verdict. What do you guys say?
Let's do it.
Yep.
All right, let's do that.
That's it.
Trick or treat, baby.
I wonder if people would say you're a trick or a treat.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
All right, it is verdict time. I'm going to let you know whether Backrooms was a trick or a treat and any final thoughts. Let's start with MZ.
What Kane Parsons did here was amazing, but money aside, he did not need the help of Osgood Perkins or James Wan. I felt that their fingerprints are all over this in the places where they did not need to be, and that's the scientists.
And that's
as well
that's
as
just your feeling, right? You don't know that
that's
for
my,
sure.
Yeah, that's
okay.
my gut feeling. I don't know for certain. That's just my gut. As well as Captain Clark. I just think they just putting too much on something so simple. You know, sometimes just a simple story will sell and help and be effective, and that is what Parsons has done. But all this added stuff with the captain and with the scientists, I just felt especially the scientists, was absolutely unnecessary. I do expect sequels to come out of this. I hope they stay true more to the core concept, because that is where the strength lies. and that's why I'm going to give this a treat. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd. I'm going to give this a treat, but the scientists and the captain really knocked it down for me. Parsons knows how to build tension. The score is good. The performances are good.
Yeah.
They really are. We really don't talk about that much. We kind of heaped a lot of praise on Parsons and not enough on the performers. And I think the actors here were quite good. And I just hope that when they do make sequel, not if, that they stay more to the core concept. That's what I'm hoping for. But this is a treat for me. Check it out.
All right, Raven Shadow.
So I'm not sure how much I buy into the mythology of this, but I did enjoy the execution, and I agree. The actors, Clark and Mary in particular, I thought they had a lot of depth, and despite my struggles with maybe understanding everything, overall I did enjoy this. And even if this is just you see this as a collection of scenes, the going down that tunnel was pretty fucking traumatic. There was some great spots in this. So is it top 13? I don't know. Is it doing crazy business in the box office? Mad respect. You know what I mean? I want anything that will get you to the fucking theater and pay money. Mad respect. So overall, I would say this is a treat. Even if, what are you gonna do? Don't go into fucking back rooms.
What if that's where all the back stock is, Raven Shadow?
I've gone to I've gone to a lot of back rooms. I'll be honest with you, with the hope of something awesome. It's not always great.
All right. Yeah, for me, this is a treat. I think this is a really cool, interesting movie, and I also was just reading about this, MZ, because I was kind of curious to see how James Wan and Osgood Perkins might have sort of influenced things, and I don't know how much, but when James Wan initially had his first Zoom call with Kane Parsons, Kane was 16 years old, and
oh shit, it's gotta be Kane.
And his dad was like on the line with them to like help represent him, because he was still in high school. So,
so this kid's like the Jim Shooter of horror, man. Like he was 15 writing Legion of Superheroes. So this kid is like a protege, right? He's a prodigy.
Yeah. Prodigy. Yeah, totally. So, and it does say that James Wan helped guide him a little bit. So I'm sure that was part of it. But James Wan doesn't have a writing credit. They did have somebody else wrote it with Kane, and then someone else came in to clean it up afterwards. So, I don't know. You could be right that they were like, yeah, let's put this in and explain it a little bit. But Kane Parsons has said that all of this movie fits in with the lore of the Backrooms that he created. So like all of this is true to the lore that he created. So, yeah, I mean, it sounds. I haven't seen any of the shorts, so I don't know what's in the shorts. But it sounds like you'd said, MZ, that Async was part of this. So there was the company named Async, and they were part of it. And how much they were in the shorts, I'm not sure. But yeah, but it's a treat. It's a really well-made movie, and I'm super excited to see where Kane Parsons goes from here. I do hope that he doesn't just get stuck in Backrooms for the next 10 years,
Right.
Like I wouldn't mind seeing him branch out and try some other stuff. It seems like he has some pretty cool influences for, what helped influence this. So I think there could be some other cool stuff there. But
maybe some like foyers or hallways.
or attics, basements,
Attics, yeah. The basement.
The work shed.
The work shed.
Or the work sheds, yeah. So
if you will.
Yeah, so but I'm super curious to see what he does. I'm almost certain there's going to be a sequel to this, and we'll probably find that out soon. It just did so well. I mean, it's crazy though to see. We'll talk about it more, but the budgets between this and Obsession was less than $1 million. This was just under 10 million. Like, I feel like the difference is not necessarily in the effects and everything. I feel like it's in the actors. Like this, I feel like this had Oscar nominated actors in it, and I'm sure that's where a lot of the money went compared to Obsession. Now, Obsession had good acting, like, don't get me wrong, but I think you needed to have good actors carry this story because it dealt with so much emotional stuff, and I think that they did. I think they absolutely did. So I think that was the right move.
I think something cool. Both those two pictures we talked about, Wolfie, from Backrooms to Obsession, were all people we've seen for the first time for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And maybe it's that right moment in the zeitgeist, in the whatnot of the creators who are getting people interested in going to the theaters, and new faces like again, fucking Odyssey, Spider-Man, New Fucking Day, Order, whatever the fuck it's called, and Dune 3 has the same fucking people. Tom Holland, fucking John Bernthal, Zendaya. They're all in the same fucking 3 biggest blockbusters this summer. Maybe get some new faces. And apparently,
right,
it's fucking worked so far.
Yep. All right, so that's going to wrap up our discussion of Backrooms. If you guys have had a chance to see it and want to let us know your thoughts, feel free to send them our way, podcast@trickortreatradio.com. All right, next week, I thought this would be a fun one to do. We did the trailer on one of our coming attraction reactions.
Ooh.
And it was one we did, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago, I think. But yeah, this is one that I think we're all looking forward to, and one that looks like it could be a lot of fun, and that is The Furious. It is the action movie that it has
the action movie.
Yeah, it's got Joe Taslim in it. We know Joe Taslim. I mean, he's in the new Mortal Kombat movies. I think he plays Sub-Zero.
Okay.
Yeah, he plays Sub-Zero, but he also was in The Night Comes for Us, and he was in the Raid Redemption. Joe Taslim's he's great. But yeah, and it's directed by Kenji Tanigaki. I don't know if we've seen any of. So Kenji was stuntman, stunt coordinator, fight coordinator, and director. He's worked on. Let's see. I mean, he's done a lot of stuff, so I'm just trying to see what I recognize. Yeah, I mean, he's done like a lot of Hong Kong stuff. It looks like he did. He was a stunt double in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That's funny. But no, he's done a bunch of stuff. Oh, he did stunts in Blade 2 as well. So he started doing stunts and then kind of built from there. But yeah, this is his film, The Furious, and yeah, I've been looking forward to this one. So we'll check that out next week, and yeah, should be a fun time. So it's available on VOD if you guys want to check it out. All right, we do have a few voice messages. Let me see what else. All right, let me pull up one of the voice messages, and we did get one from Corny this time, so hopefully this one plays, because last week we didn't. I think it was the file was corrupt, so I think Corny sent. This is for Obsession. So let me just see if this will play. Let's see if it plays in this new player that I just downloaded.
Hey guys, I'm gonna give Obsession a treat. Really enjoyed this film. Thinking back at it, I wasn't gonna pay like the high rental fee. I'm just gonna buy it when it comes out on Blu-ray in a couple weeks. But thinking about it, I really just think between Barrett and Ian, both of those guys were horrible, and both of them played villains in it. And I guess Sarah and Nikki, you know, even though Nikki was kind of doing some stuff to Bear that wasn't the kindest thing to do. Because it felt like he was getting played along a little bit. I really just think Nikki and I guess Sarah, I guess that's the character's name, were victims in this. But overall, I enjoyed the film. I'm giving it a treat. And also, my question is for you all, which music store do you think, in like movie-wise, has the most employees to like not have that much business? Empire Records,
right?
Or the music store in this film. Also, I saw Forbidden Fruits last week. Forgot, since you all didn't go live, I kind of forgot to leave a message, because majority of the time I leave a message when the show begins, and I'm giving that film a treat too. But that was a bit of a slow burn, and the end sequence on that, with the tornado, I just thought it was something else. But like I said, I'm giving that a treat too. And also with Forbidden Fruits, that one kind of had to. I don't know if y'all said it on the podcast. I was wondering what type of film that was when I was watching it, because it kind of reminded me of The Craft and Mean Girls. But then as it progressed, I thought it would end up being a better film than than it started off being. But that was one of those things. I don't think I would have finished it if I got it off of Netflix. I mean, not on Netflix, but it is on Shutter now. But I did the rental, and since I rented it, I was gonna, since I spent money on it, I was gonna watch it. I was determined to get my money's worth.
Yep.
But you all have a good one. Evil Corny out. What up, Raven Shadow?
All right, Corny. Yeah, hey, sounds like he dug Forbidden Fruits too. So, thanks for checking in, Corny, and glad that one played. All right, let's see. Let me check out the chat real quick, because this is from a little bit ago. James Ellis says also. Oh no, I read that already. It was about Hausu. Evil Corny says house is like experiencing a hallucination, and James Ellis says house is everything. I think about it often. The ending kills me. And then he says, no all-nighter tonight, guys, but thanks for checking out my video thing later on. Have fun. I will answer any questions next week. All right. We will gonna do one more voice message, and then we will play the video in question. It's just a couple minutes. So let's check in with our boy Carlitos.
Hey, Trick or Treat Radio's Carlitos. How's everybody doing?
Good, man.
I'll be honest. Your little 3-week hiatus didn't really feel like 3 weeks. Or like a week for me. I don't know why. Maybe I was just too busy. I am behind on podcasts a lot, but
hey, well, help you catch up.
Actually, I'm behind on a lot of things. There's still a bunch of movies you guys reviewed I haven't watched yet. There's, I got a big backlog of video games to play still. There's books I want to read now, but there's, I got a 40-hour job and a family, and now I'm working out too again. So
fuck yeah,
life
bro.
gets in the way. So I mean, hey guys, if you I don't know if you felt sad for having to take 3 weeks off. I mean, I know I'm only speaking for myself, but if you guys need to take a break for a week every now and then, take a break. I'm not going anywhere, but I can't say the same for everybody. I would assume that they'll still come and listen, but do what you got to do, man. So yeah, so I watched some movies. So, like the last movie you guys reviewed, which is Obsession.
Yep.
Yeah, this movie's great.
Nice.
I don't want to elaborate on stuff that's already been talked about, but yeah, I watched it with friends. It was a really good time. We laughed a lot. You know, the movie was actually funnier than I expected.
Really?
Some of the best dark humor I've seen in a movie in a while. But yeah,
Are you sure?
real good movie. A lot of it's very detailed oriented. There's a lot of stuff. I was looking at stuff online, like on YouTube, a lot of discussions on some stuff hidden in the movie. Like, I don't think you guys elaborated on this, but the store clerk or the store clerks, the two, the male and the female, may actually be the same person. There's clues in the background suggesting that, maybe. Oh god, I forgot the character's name. Bear. How he's actually a lonely guy, and his friends are all surface level. And there's clues with that, like Ian deliberately giving him bad advice on how to tell Nikki that, you know, he's into her. I don't want to elaborate on that, why that is, because it's revealed in the movie later for the people who haven't watched it yet. For a movie that's made that much, it seems like everybody's seen this movie now. But yeah, there's just a lot of nice little hidden details in the movie. And so far, it's my top movie of the year. Or is it?
Ooh, oh.
Because I watched The Furious.
Oh, look at that.
Now, I won't get into it too much in hopes that you guys review it, because you should.
Oh, shit.
But,
who the fuck knows now?
Man, few movies make me want to watch it immediately again after it's over as much as The Furious did. I haven't felt that way in a long time. It's that
bodes well.
good. It lives up to the hype. If there was ever a movie that challenges the Raid films, at least the first one, it might edge it out as being better. Yeah, it's The Furious. It's cool, man. We get a little rematch from the Raid between Joe Taslim and Yan Yan Ruyan, and the guy, the other lead. I don't think I've seen any of his other movies before. But now I'm seeing a bunch of movies on Prime, so I was just saving him up. He's quite the badass too. He's mute in the movie, but it works well. Yeah, man, you guys got to check this out. I loved it, but I don't know. It's entertaining for a different reason. I mean, objectively, maybe Obsession is probably the better movie, obviously, but entertainment wise, ooh man, that'd be hard to determine. So yeah, that's it, guys. I watched other stuff. I saw the new Mortal Kombat movie. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's not like it didn't blow me away or anything. At first half, I wasn't into it. It was starting to not feel. I was like, man, this acting's shit. And the characters overconfident and kind of, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. But once it had some stakes to it, you know, and the movie moved along, it got pretty good. But anyway, that's it, guys. I'll be listening next week. So I don't know, guys. Door is open there, so I'll see myself out. Take care.
Yes.
I love that kid so much.
All right, Carlitos. Thanks for the call, man. And look at that. Like, talks about The Furious. We're doing The Furious next week, so hopefully you can.
Such a brother.
Hopefully you can leave a your thoughts on that. All right. So let's check out this James Ellis business here. He sent a video. It's 5.5 minutes, but he linked to the 3-minute and 3-second timestamp. So I'm assuming that's what he wanted us to check out. So we'll do that. So this isn't that long. Let's see what James says. He says, he just says, we are their performance video. So this is a performance video. I still don't quite know all the exactly what this is, but I'm pretty sure it's him doing a live performance.
Right.
So let me share it with you guys. We'll play it, and then this will bring us to the end here. All right, so
I can't wait.
Sharing picture-in-picture with you guys, and I have it on screen now. Okay, so people watching the video can check it out, but let's check this out. James Ellis, and We Are There performance video. So let's check it out.
James in front of a white screen.
White screen, yeah.
Kind of the Jesus Christ pose. I feel this performance already. Oh, where'd he go?
And he's gone.
And he's gone. That's some Chris Angel shit right there.
Chris Angel.
Wait for it. Oh. What's going on? It looks like Duckman in an orgy.
Yeah.
It's like Duckman in the Blue Oyster Bar. Oh my.
I feel like this is like something you'd see in the back rooms with like the audio.
I'm picturing very Spike and Mike Twisted Animation Festival.
Yeah, yeah.
With a little bit of Rugrats thrown in. Oh, that's probably America. Oh, fuck.
Yep.
That's not good. We're sorry.
All right, yeah.
We're
It was
sorry about
America
that.
all along.
Oh, shit. We had a good run.
Yeah, it was good for,
It was a good fucking run.
good for about 245 years. All right, well, there you go.
Wow. Wow.
All right, James, thanks for sharing that, man.
Everybody vote.
It was Earth all along. It was America.
Oh, shit. We're sorry.
Yeah, we are sorry. It's not our fault, though. Like Han Solo.
Yeah, no.
It's not our fault.
Yeah, it's not our fault.
All right. Well, we'll end on that note, and let me just check, make sure we get all the chats. All right. Yeah, I think we got everything. So let's wrap things up. Say our goodbyes, starting with MZ.
Arrivederci, douchebags.
Raven Shadow.
All right, man, this is 14 years, man. Thank you for everyone who's been with us for the long term, for the short term, for the midterms.
Speaking of midterms.
Good luck. Did you see Elvis on the way in? You got a better fucking chance of it. But thank you for thank you guys, and we love you all long time. And for this time, for next time, live fast, love hard, and just fucking protect your neck. You know?
All right. Yeah. Well, that's going to do it. So, hey, we appreciate you guys tuning in. And, this isn't the official celebration. We will do that at some point soon, hopefully. But, this, but it still is the day this drops. And actually, it's almost midnight right now. But the day this drops will be 14 years ago is when we started. And yeah, we didn't really know what the fuck we were doing, what we wanted to even try. And if you had told me back then that this would have been, we would have been doing 14 years, I would have told you you're fucking crazy. I think I want to tell myself that right now, but
yeah.
But here we are. Like, we've been through a lot of moves, a lot of changes, a lot of continuities, and we're here.
Yep, trials, tribulations, and I do want to say I
And
love
actually
you
some,
fucking guys.
Actually, some trials. No,
There was some trials. I was there.
All right. Well, the music's gonna run out, so I love you too, Raven Shadow, and we'll see you guys soon. All right, take care.